Good Thursday morning to you, May the 11th, 2023. 40, what? 40, actually, it looks like it's about 44 degrees out there, which is nice. And today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow, right now. And yeah, if there's anything you want to do, I suggest that you get busy doing it. Yesterday, had a gentleman come by to visit. His name is Monty from Truth or Consequences, the Elephant Butte area. And good morning. Enjoyed the visit. Hope you had a safe drive home. Yeah, it's a pretty good drive from here to Truth or Consequences. But anyway, never worry about what you cannot change and enjoy your life the best you can. So, what else? Yeah, the next video coming up, then we'll give you an update on the RV cover. That's a quickie. That's a biggie. And also, I did a video of the night lights they've installed on the storage buildings across the street from me. The uh, night lights, the night lights. Yeah, I guess you could call them lights. They're like flares. Yeah. But anyway, I've got a cover coming in. I'm gonna put some panels on that side, and we won't have to worry about that at all. So it's not a big deal. So what else have we got here, Rusty? Let's do some comments here, Rusty. All right, let's do it. This is True Rock Spirit on Fickle Man. He said, these tailgaters are so annoying. Here in Germany, this happens all the time. Driving a car in Germany is a lot of times pure stress. I love to see these driving videos. Looking forward to do a U.S. road trip next year, but I don't think I will use a tent. But I am looking forward to the Rusty Tent adventure. Well, I'm looking forward to it too, if I ever do it, which I give it about a 2 in 10 chance. Okay. Anyway, RV Freedom Trail on the camping safety thing says, I've been carrying a snub nose 38 for years. The nice thing about them is they're loud. A big cat or bear will leave quick if you fire around in the dirt. Won't stop a bear attack, but will kill a cat. Plus, a lot of men are 6 feet deep from being on the receiving end of the 38. Yeah, whatever. I hope you never have to use it. This person's Plantagenet two-door queen says, love this on the Tiny Home Depot. Thank you. Ralph P. After 60 years of tent camping, I had enough. Bought a casita. Now the old stinking goat and I are happy. You got you a stinking goat too, huh? Here's you a stinking goat kiss from the one-eared goat this morning. Moving along to Joe Rosa on the camping stuff. Says, going way back, your AGM battery was a drop in and play without other modifications at all. Thanks. That is correct. Yeah, I put an AGM battery in my Class C RV, 105 amp hour, and it's a maintenance free battery. And when I replace the battery under the hood, the 12 volt, we'll go with a maintenance free battery there also, because it's hard to remember when to add water to the lead acid flooded batteries. K. Bob Hope, he says, I bought a cot and a $50 tent from Walmart and made tracks for my local state campground. I like to have killed myself getting that thing set up. No, I will be looking for a van if I ever get that notion again. Yeah, I understand that. This person's name is Roger Stray Dog. Been watching you for a few months now. A recommendation for another channel I can't remember. How about a quick explanation of the friends who sit with you? What is their story? Talking about the rooster, dog, painted rock, the one-eared goat, the $100 bills, Matilda, I figured out. Yeah, the rest of that is just stuff. If you'll see the original stuff when I get back to Texas, because at my home base in Fort Clark Springs, I have all the characters where you can see them. You know, we got Popeye, Betty Boop, Olive Oil. You got the horse for Gumby, and I don't know what all kind of stuff. But it's just stuff people have sent me, and I've put it on a rack. Jimmy Stuckey songs. Rusty, did you get a new avatar? LOL. Yeah, I noticed that, and I do like it. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty damn neat, isn't it? Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Woo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know who did that. Robert Prawl. Apparently, you need a special tool to snap them off. That's on the new RV hose clamps. I guess I don't know what you need. Yeah, that's on that PEX stuff. Ambrosia. Tents have changed. I like the pop-up tents. Yeah, they have some. Coleman makes some that are instant pop-up things. You don't even need to put the things through, the poles through. No, they just, or you pull them up. That's what it is. It's all together and you just pull it up. Yeah, pretty neat. RV Living with the Geezer. Check that channel out on YouTube. You can always take the Class C out on the BLM land around there. Maybe that would take care of the camping urge. Yeah, I could, but I don't like to do that. I mean, this thing is, once I get set up for home, like I am now, it's just, I got the good setup for the internet and all that crap. But we'll see. I'm not worried about it. This is David Robinson. Just wondering on your walkabout tents, interesting, all the cars parked off the street up on the grassy area. Didn't see any cars parked on the side of the street. I don't know. They do that. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know if they have to or this is the way they do it. Done Own says the issue I have with top of the truck tents would be exiting and entering to take care of business in the middle of the night. Yeah, that would be, you'd have to do it in the tent. Get you a Pijo, boy. Rita Richardson, great setup, Rusty. Thank you, Rita. Appreciate your comment. Jose Flores, why is there a girl in a bikini as your profile picture? Thought I had a little flavor, boys. And that is flavor. God dang. No, she's cute, ain't she? Yeah. Yeah, that wakes me up in the morning. That's my wake up picture. Well, and also she wants to go tent camping with me, and because I needed a heater, and I figured that'd do it. I figured that would do it. Yo, Sean Martin, what color will your RV cover be? Thanks, old buddy. It's going to be. They call it rawhide. It's kind of a what do you call it? Adobe color. Why? That's the kind of the color of Mexico. Adobe. Raccoon Little Bear, tent camping is a fun adventure. Anymore, I would need a cot to sleep well enough. Have a good evening, Rusty. You too. Linda Reffit. Last time we went tent camping, we took 2 grandkids. First night, about midnight, the sky opened up and we were all soaked to the skin. Put kids and me in the truck. He gathered some stuff and we left for home. Him and his brother went back in the morning and got the tents. It was a mess, but the kids thought it was the best fun ever. Probably. Kids, yeah, they're bulletproof, This person's name is Holiday Ornaments. I am still trying to figure out why you want to spend money to rough it in a tent when you have a perfectly nice Class C you could be comfortable in, whatever spins your crank. No, I just, I was just dreaming, so without dreams, Robert Outdoors. You do these videos because you make good money from Google AdSense. That's why. Why not? I make money. I do, but not a lot. Some. Robert Outdoors says, Rusty, I heard why are you worried about how much I make, Robert? Worry about how much you make. Says, Rusty, I heard you make between $10,000 and $30,000 a month in ad revenue from Google. That's pretty good if you ask me. Well, I'll tell you what that is. That's about 50 times what I actually make. Okay? Geez, that is such crap. I won't get into it. Ron Johnson. And who cares if I was making $1 million a year or $500 a year? Does anybody really care? No, they're taking care of themselves. Ron Johnson. I don't know what this is talking about. Says backing a large fifth wheel RV. Oh, that was at Atlanta. Yeah, that was my neighbor. Him and his wife were putting it back in a long fifth wheel. Anyway, Ron Johnson says, you're pretty much an ass for thinking this is amusing and for your entertainment, why didn't you help? Because I offered to help, Ron, and they told me they didn't need any help. They had done it many times. Thank you, Nosy. We're going to feed you to Matilda anyway. Matilda needs a snack. We'll just remove him. Here comes Matilda. Thanking you, Ron Johnson, for your smart aleck remark. You didn't have all the info, dog. And anyway, Matilda goes, thank you. Anyway, boop. And that will be that'll just be a little, what do you want to call it? Well, we'll give you one pancake with some strawberry syrup. And yeah, that's all you'll have. That's just going to be a light breakfast for you. You're getting a little heavy. And then I would say orange juice, but orange juice doesn't go with that. I'll get you on a cup of coffee. Yep, she does. So she can have a cup of coffee. That'll do it. Ernie Mello, say, Rusty, do you feed the cats? Nope, I don't feed any animals but me. Dale Head, thanks for the video, Rusty. Very well done. You're very welcome. Same person. In order to plan the virus, we would have had to cooperate. Oh, God, here we go with another. That's crap. Crazy for Jesus, thanks for sharing your wonderful laugh. Made my day. Ha ha. I have missed Matilda. Time for a beer. Well, good for you. Go for it. Crazy for Jesus. Anyway, hiking with Jackie Boy. I have a tent that fits in the bed of my truck with an inflatable mattress that goes in the bed of my truck. Everything goes in the bed of your truck. Thank you, hiking with Jackie Boy. Oletta Benson. Rusty, do you still have your Chevy Bolt? Yes, it's parked right out there. Did you know there is a recall on them because of fire hazard? You may want to check it out. There are no recalls on my vehicle. There are maybe some recalls on some older ones, but no, I have no recalls on my car, and I do like it in spite of all the criticism I've taken. Mr. Green, curious how much it would cost if I got it myself on the Tiny Home Depot. You mean if you built it yourself? I don't know. Check them. Ask them. Cheap Laugh Kennedy, very relaxing walk. Thanks, Rusty. You're very welcome. Corey, that RV cover will be nice, kind of like you had the old place a few years ago in Central Texas. Yeah, it'll be very similar to the place I had near Kingsland, Texas, near Inks Lake State Park, only I won't have a concrete slab underneath because, well, one is the cost, for that size, because it's about 1,000 square feet. To get that much concrete poured, driveway type thickness, say 3 inch, 4 inches, you're looking at about 6,500 to 8,000, depending if you can find somebody to do it. Thank you. Donald Vesey, just beautiful on the driving stuff. Sheridan Gay on the camping says, Rusty, you'll figure it out because you always do. Would the campground have bathrooms and showers if you did go tent camping? Anyway, you ought to try it for at least one night. I can't wait to see the carport you ordered. We'll set up after you get it. Yeah, they do a whole thing. It's turnkey, And but as far as camping, I don't know. I don't think it doesn't matter to me if they got showers or not. I mean, I can do that. I've done that before when I was camping in the Prius. Yeah, I just took a gallon jug and set it in the sunlight, and about 2 hours later, that water's plenty warm to take a shower. Donald Vesey says, "Oh hell, Rusty, you should have left old shitbox comments so we could have laughed at the jackass." There goes the cats. Morning, cats. They don't even know I'm here, or they do. They don't care. They've gotten used to me now. That's old Four Socks there. That's the one I see the most often. He seems to be the most active. Waya, W-A-Y-A. Wish I could on the tiny home. Well, go for it, dog. S.J. Bach. The last time I went tent camping was in bear country in the Absaroka Mountains outside of Cody, Wyoming, just east of Yellowstone. It's a little worrying to see bear tracks near a stream and know the only thing between you and the bear is a tent wall. The tent leaked when it rained, and I got tired of getting up and down on the ground to sleep. No more tent camping for me. No, I hear you, and I ain't done it yet. Trust me. You guys are helping me make a real decision here. Scotty Thompson says, cool video talk, Rusty. Thank you, Scotty. You got to go bowling tonight, boy. Don't forget that. Lori Van Huser, G'day, Rusty and Rangers. Well, g'day, Lori. This is Ricardo Solero. He says, when is the last time that you have been down to Alamogordo? A video of a trip down the mountain and an updated view of the town would be nice. I haven't been to Alamogordo in a while, and I may take a trip and make a real loop and go through Cloudcroft down to Alamogordo, back around through Tularosa and Ruidosa, and back to Capitan, but I haven't got it planned yet. Because I want to go to that place on 10th Street. They have a Lowe's there, but it's a grocery store, and they make pizza over an open fire. You know, they got that big dome thing. It's pretty good, and I may go by there and get me a pizza. Yeah, go by a place, a Dave's in Cloudcroft, and get me a BLT, and then down the mountain get me a pizza to go, and come on back. It'd be about a 180-mile trip, round trip. PhD RPH says that's an old dog bark. Yeah, it was. You remember Jonathan Winters did that. Al Fur, good morning. Bill, you know, people get after me for clearing my throat, but that's just the way it is. If it bothers anybody, it's the way it is. Bill Donnelly, RV cover is a really swell idea, especially in a storm with large hail. Yeah, well, hopefully, you know, they don't normally get large hail here. They do in Texas, but I do have a cover there too. Anyway, we'll do 3 or 4 more and we'll shut her down here. Al Fur, thumbs up. JM. Electric vehicle owners in Texas may soon have to pay an additional fee to register their zero. Yeah, they've got it's a $200 electric vehicle tax. Yeah, and they're going to add that starting, I think, September the 1st of this year. And so what I'm going to do before I leave here in September is I'll register my car in New Mexico. And that's fine with me, you know, doesn't bother me. Where I get the license tags don't bother me. And then if they start the same thing here, which they eventually will, then I'll just have to pay it and eat it, you know what I mean? But for the $200 tax, that's chump change, guys. Because, you know, at 3 cents a gallon, that's the equivalent of about 120 miles to the gallon. You know, so I'm certainly not being robbed. Randy Hill, Rusty, looks to me like it's going to be a shopping day soon. I see 3 bananas. Let's go. I also think your thermometer on the outside might be off. Haha. No, it's not. There's 2 of them out there, actually. They're both the same. Brent Hahn, last one. I like the ease of tent camping. If we are going on a road trip for a week or 2, I find it is easier just to take a tent. It's easier to travel and enjoy it. Now, if my wife is with me, it is easier to take the camper. Nothing to do with the tent camper, but she is easier with the camper. I hear you. DM says, will Matilda get to enjoy a corner of your new cover? Yeah, I'm going to have a private room for her. Wayman Samang, very good walk and talk. Curtis Stewart, last one here finally. My definition of roughing it now is running out of clean towels, hot water, and toilet paper. No, I understand that, and I haven't gone yet. I'm just dreaming, guys. Just looking into it. But anyway, from Capitan, New Mexico, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you a penny. You just click on the link, go to Amazon, and buy whatever you choose. And then what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water. And you won't want to eat so much as in snack. The only way to lose weight and keep it off, you know it and I know it, eat less. That's it. Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds. Then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress. And relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Yes, it is. And then what else? Stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then stand guard at the door of your mind. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought, dream, memory you've ever had. So give your neurons something positive to work with. accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the next video, which will be an update on the RV cover, and that's about it. Adios, amigos, bye-bye.